Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the GE Dryer Idler Pulley. It's going to be a very easy repair and it should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new idler pulley. The idler pulley is what goes in between the motor pulley and the drum. It puts tension on the belt. The main reason you'd be changing it out is if the hole that it's mounted on has worn out and it's starting to squeak. First thing we have to do is remove the console screws. They're on the top, they're Torx 20, and we're going to take all 4 of them out. Now that we have the screws out, we can tilt the console forward and lift it up a little bit to get these tabs out of the top so we can take the top off later. Next we can open up the door and we have to remove the 2 screws that hold the top panel to the front panel. They're Phillips screws, so we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver. Now that we have the screws out, we can close the dryer door. Now we can lift the top off. All you have to do is lift up on a little bit and then pull towards you so the top releases, and then you can lift it off. Now we can take off the screws that hold in the front panel. They're Phillips screws. There's 1 in each side. Now that we have the screws out, we can pull the front panel forward and lift it off the mounting tabs at the bottom and spin it out of the way so we can work on it. Now that we have the front off the dryer, we can remove these 2 screws. This will allow the panels to flex out a little bit so we can get the drum out. If you're taking the drum out and the belt is still on, we're going to have to reach in and take the belt off the idler pulley and the motor pulley. So we're going to lift up on the drum a little bit and reach in with this hand and grab the idler pulley and pull it down towards the bottom of the machine, towards the middle. That's going to release the tension on the belt. Then we can reach in with this hand and take it off the motor pulley. Now we're going to lift out the drum. We can grab the belt and lift up on it and guide it out the front of the dryer. Now that we have the drum out, we have access to the idler pulley. We have to remove this little clip. We're going to take a needle nose pliers and get behind it and work it off. Now that we have the clip off, we can pull the idler pulley off. Here's the old idler pulley next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. You can see that they redesigned a little bit, but it'll work the same. All we have to do is slide the new idler pulley onto the shaft and put the retaining clip back on. You just want to push it on as far as it was before. Now that we have it in, we can put the drum back in and put the dryer back together. We're going to lift up by the belt and guide it back into the body, making sure that the shaft goes into the support at the back of the dryer. Now we can route the belt back through the pulleys. So basically you'd have the belt hanging down. You would have to pull the idler pulley down while making a loop with this hand, keeping the belt on the idler pulley, and then looping it around the motor pulley. Now we can put in the 2 screws that hold the front panel to the silver plate. Then we can put the front panel back on and set it onto the tabs at the bottom and put the screws in. When you put the top on, you need to make sure that the top piece here goes underneath this piece, and make sure that this tab goes up into this slot. Now we can open up the dryer door and replace the 2 long screws that holds the top to the front. All you have to do is push them up into the hole and make sure they go into the top and tighten them down. Then we can close the door. All right, then we can put the control panel back on. So we can lift it up and line up the 3 tabs and push them down into the slot. And then we can put in the 4 Torx 20 screws that hold it in place. Now that we have everything back together, we can plug it back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.